Hello and welcome to another episode of Simone Vincenzi Talks Business, my daily show where I talk about all the decisions that we made in GTeX and all the biggest learnings that we got. So today I want to talk about what to do when you don't know what to do in your business. Right now there is a lot of uncertainty around, and whatever worked before is very likely not going to work as much right now in this kind of situation. So it's very difficult to make predictable decisions. Maybe you had a program that was selling incredibly well before and now is not selling anymore. Or maybe you have something that wasn't selling that well before and now is selling incredibly well. Maybe you have experiences with uncertainty and you don't know what decisions to make. And I was interviewed earlier in another community called the Women Business Club, and I got asked this question. It's like, what suggestion and what advice would you give to people that don't know what to do right now in this situation, to entrepreneurs that don't know what to do right now in this situation? And, and I thought for a moment, and I was like, what advice can I give right now? Because to be entirely honest, there are a lot of things that I personally don't know. There are a lot of decisions that we are making in GTeX based on what we think is going to work, and not because we know is going to work. And I think that the one thing that you can understand now is that there is no certainty. That there is no certainty. The only certainty is the uncertainty. And be comfortable with that. Be comfortable with the fact that you are going to have to try different things in order to find that one that works, or the few that works. Is it time to test? Is it time to try? Is it time to do something new? Is it time to do something different? Not the time to look for a certain definitive answer. Because the reality is that even people that say, oh, this is what's gonna happen, this is what you should do in your business right now, is very likely that they are trying and testing things out themselves. Now, definitely there are a few things that we are doing in our company that are going to be important, that is almost standard in any moment of crisis or uncertainty. Keep your overheads low, save as much as possible, be smart with the financial decisions that you make, look at restructuring and creating lean teams within your business. So all these kind of things, they are, and I'm going to expand more in the next few days, in the decisions that we are making day by day within GTeX. We want to be fully transparent with everyone who is following us about what was going on in our company, what was going on with the decisions that we make, why we make certain decisions, because at the end of the day, we are all in the same boat. At the end of the day, we are all in the same boat. So now, the one thing that you can do for your business is to understand that there is no certainty. And because there is no certainty, the best thing you can do is to test and try new things, is to try new different messages, is to do something that you have not done before. Another thing that I think is very powerful is to understand and look at where the conversations are. What are people talking about? What are people not talking about? What are they sharing? What people in your market, your ideal clients are sharing? What kind of videos are watching? Because that's gonna give you an insight of the things that they will not necessarily say to you, but are the things that are going on in their mind. And if you have this awareness, it means that you can restructure your product, your services. You can pivot your business in a way that talks to your clients, that talks to what they are looking for. And as I said, we are trying new different things. Now we lost clients in post. We had clients posing our services in the corporate side. So we are now going into the corporate market with a new offering. In particular, Ben is focusing on that side, offering and selling webinars with a really cool strategy I'm going to talk to you in the next few episodes. Within the profile builder, for example, which is something that we are launching, we are changing and restructuring the offer in a way that talks to the current market, where we are lowering the entry level, we are extending the length of the program and extending payment options. We have, for example, eliminated even the price from the page just to get people on a call and to have that level of conversations with them instead of going straight to a sale. So there are a lot of things that we are doing. As I said, I'm going to talk about those in the next few episodes. But the one thing that you can do right now, if you don't know what to do, is to, first of all, look at what people are talking about in your market. What are they sharing? What are they interested in? Because that's going to give you an insight on how and what to change in your current offerings. But there is one thing definitely for sure, is not to keep things the same. Because if you keep things the same, of course, if they keep working, keep doing them. But if they're not working anymore and you keep things the same, then you're going to have a big, huge negative effect in your business right now. So this is how we are doing. This is how we are dealing. To recap, the only certainty right now is uncertainty. Is the fact that it's okay not to have the answers. It's okay. And it's okay to try to find that answer. Talk to people in your market. Find people that are in your field. Brainstorm with them. There is a great opportunity now for collaboration and finding those answers together, because very few people know no one knows what's going to happen. Very few people know what's going to happen. And so whatever is going to work is because someone decided to do something different, something that weren't doing before, and now found a solution. And if you are able to test and try different things and find that solution, then suddenly you have created a new market for yourself, where there are going to be a lot of other people interested in the solution that you have found. So keep your eyes open in what your clients are saying, what your market is saying. So thank you very much for watching this or listening, if you're listening to the show on the podcast of Simone Vincenzi Talks Business. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for a brand new episode where I'm going to talk about decisions that we are making in GTeX, things that we are changing day by day, and things that I give you ideas of things that you can apply in your business in this very peculiar moment in history, a very sad moment in history, very exciting moment in history. We can all experience those range of emotions in one particular given time. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the show, make sure you subscribe. You can go on Anchor or your favorite podcasting platform. And I'll see you there tomorrow for another episode of Simone Vincenzi Talks Business. Ciao!